I'm afraid we've reached the really scary bit. The Daedric creature responsible for all these portals waits just beyond that gate. Again, I'm just a scholar, but I'd encourage you to remember what we practiced. There it is! Back to Oblivion!
Wither and die! Nilward. Only I will remain. Wither and die! You cannot kill what cannot die! Only I will remain. Nilward.
You did it! The gallery isn't too badly damaged. Follow me! By all the stars! Look at the central column. I had no idea it was concealing something like this. Let's get a closer look. Well, that was thrilling. Now, we should make our way to the central chamber of the Keyride's gallery. This is the Keyride's gallery, but not as I remember it. Now I see why we never managed to unlock the gates. Their power comes from this arcane helix. Amazing. With the helix exposed, these gates can finally reopen. Perhaps not all of them at first, but enough to reach most of Tamriel. The question for you, I suppose, is where to first? Can you believe this? Just look around. With this arcane helix exposed, because of you, matters in Tamriel are bleak. War rages in Cyrodiil. Daedric princes conspire. Dragons ride the winds of elsewhere. The Keyrights Gallery opened doors to every corner of Tamriel, places I suspect that desperately need a hero's aid. So, have you chosen where to go? What region of the world strikes your fancy? Not everyone gets to pass instantly from one side of Tamriel. This portal leads to Vardenfell. Fascinating, given that the Dark Elves only recently opened it to outsiders. Our spies...
It is written, my Vardenfell, my paradise.
Be wary, Trevor. Pilgrims have been attacked on these roads.
At first, I assumed it was the usual house squabbles.
It attacked our camp last night, tore poor Ilva's head off, right in front of me.
You must hunt it. You must kill it.
Ashlanders once respected each other, helped one another.
These nomadic heretics deny the divinity of the tribunal and have no love for
Lies
revenge.
upon lies! Does it give them pleasure to invent reasons to bring us harm?
I'm not sure they deserve to be saved, but that's what we have to do.
I don't need you starting a blood feud.
Sometimes the great gear turns from frustration to opportunity. pieces of... Yes. Hello. What are you doing out in the middle of nowhere? Going for a walk? This one often walks. Around here, I mean. Nervous? Me? Ha! Do not make this one laugh. Hollins here is just horrible. Bandits kicked this one out of his home and stole... You will help? Oh, bless you. This one planted his crops in a cavern nearby. You are a true hero, Walker. A brave and noble warrior. Falura is this one's loyal farmhand. She is not very bright, and she is very lazy. Always scribbling.
Lord Vivek. Forgive me, Outlander, but I have enough to deal with. I'm just a simple tribunal priest, and the trouble at the ancestral tomb was too much for even our buoyant armiger to deal with. I have failed. Lord Vivek sent the three of us to seek guidance at the Andrino ancestral tomb. Canon Levoul. He remained behind after we retreated from the tomb. I know he wants to get back inside and ask Lord Vivek's questions, but there's no way he can get past the Daedra, or ask the questions on his own. May the three grant him wisdom.
Talisa, what's wrong? Someone help!
First a wounded armiger, now this!
By dawn and dusk, evil creeps through the shadows of my beloved Vardenfell. But an outlander arrives to aid my people, just as I have foreseen.
Those words, what do they mean? Miracle!
Lord Vivek down. Those monsters, it's too dangerous. Did Canon Valasar send you? Oh, she did, didn't she? That means she made it to Saint Denis. Vivek be praised. Will you help me complete my mission? It would be sacrilege if I don't. As the saints declare, the tribunal always provides. We'll need to be cautious, however. Daedra invaded the tomb. Take this scroll with Lord Vivek's inquiries. While I summon forth my ancestor spirit and concentrate on maintaining the connection, you must ask the questions. He insists we use the exact phrasing. We can go. I've already lost precious time due to the buoyant armiger's wounds, but I'm not quite sure, and it wasn't my place to ask. When your living god gives you a task, you say, "Yes, my lord." A few of my contemporaries can boast of a luminary such as Farina Andrino occupying a prime branch upon their Who sewed their seal? It's like asking who are Vivek and Almalexia. They are the tribunal, the living gods. Before we go in there and face those monsters, I want you to know how much I... Follow me, but keep an eye out for those Daedra. Careful. The creatures attacked as soon as we entered the Hall of Remembrance. This used to be such a peaceful place. I came here as a young acolyte to meditate. Then we can summon my ancestor. The summoning chamber. I'll call forth my ancestor, then you can ask Vivek's questions.
Hasn't my rest been disturbed enough by those filthy Daedra? Why do you summon me, descendant?
My Lord Vivek has inquiries that only you can answer, my lady. My companion will present them with your permission.
The warrior poet? Very well. Ask Vivek's questions. Ask the warrior poet's questions. Ah, Lord Vivek always had a way with words. An enemy of old, yes, but not the one. So Thassil imagined multiple scenarios and contemplated endless solutions.
I hope that's what Lord Vivek needed. Let's talk outside. thank you for helping me complete my task. Now, I need... Just between us, I understood neither the questions asked nor the answers received. Not that I expected you. Something... Excellent! I just need to make a quick stop in Saint Denis to check on my original traveling companions. When you get to Vivec City, head right to the palace and I'll be along shortly. When you get to Vivec City, head directly for Lord Vivec's palace. Once there, I'll make introductions and we can tell the warrior poet everything we've learned. Of course. As I said, the tribunal consists of our 3 living gods, Vivec, Almalexia, and Sotha Sil. They lead us in spiritual matters and rule over Dunmer society. Unfortunately, no. The Dunmer houses bow to the tribunal, but the savage Ashlanders refuse to acknowledge. Of course. As I said,
Do mind the guar, isn't...
Is this on straight?
I hear that the House Guard broke up a band of slaves.
Open for business.
Welcome to our shop. Feel free to look around.
Outlander, a word. By order of the Deputy Governor of Seyda-Neen, which happens to be me, the lighthouse is closed until further notice. On the other hand, I need someone without ties to the area to look into a matter for me. It seems the lighthouse was... I suspect slavers were involved, which means they had help here in town. I find that unacceptable. Discover who doused the lamp fire. I need to check in with the Overseer. His workers are searching the wreckage, and I want to know what they've uncovered. By the time we were alerted and had organized a response, precious moments had been lost. We rescued a few, but mostly we found those who had drowned or were crushed on the rocks. Even so, it was nowhere near the numbers the ship...
Halt! No one's allowed up here. She asked you to... an outlander? Isn't it enough she stuck me up here to guard the flame indefinitely, but now she's looking for help outside the house guard? What else? Findon sent a barrel of his finest ale for Watch Captain Bethes's birthday. Powerful stuff. One cup and we could barely keep our eyes open. Look, once I heard the crash along the shore, it was all I could do to get moving and raise the alarm. Cherish's water loves to loiter near the lighthouse. Maybe she noticed something. If you're intent on doing your job, you should talk.
Do you mind? Your dirty foot coverings are contaminating my pond. So direct you are. It makes my tongue wither and the answers dry up in my mouth. Go and bother someone else with your parching questions. Now you insult me? I'll have you know I can take care of myself. Since you mentioned it, I have noticed that my favorite pond has become somewhat stagnant. I bet if we had some... Findon collects it from a secret location, where the sea meets the swamp in perfect harmony. Contains just enough salt to nourish my scales without drying them. You can buy it from him, or fill a bucket yourself.